Okay, we're here with our next stranger. So I'm just going to ask you a question and then we'll go from there. What is your name? How did you meet me? And tell us a little about yourself.
I am Courtney. I met you on Omegle, because our interests are YouTube.
Hmm.
And I am from New Orleans, and I am a nurse at Oshner and Slidell, Louisiana. And it's hard.
Yeah, just you want to talk a little about your experience there and what's going on with Corona?
Yeah. Um, it's really hard. It's because you have people that come in that don't know they have it. Okay, so you're putting everybody at risk, which that's a really big problem because what we have a testing center right next to the emergency room, but when they come in, they just do like a temperature check and then send them through the door. And I don't, me and a bunch of doctors and nurses do not like that. We think you should get a lot, and this is at a lot of hospitals, that something more needs to be done to before you walk into a hospital where you have actually really sick people that you can give this corona to, not even knowing you have it, because you don't show symptoms for days, and we just, or you just don't know you have it, or you, like it's that's how it is. It's so crazy.
Are you
And
do you do the nurses feel like you guys are supported? Do you feel like
yes, we are. Yeah, we are. So we're supported. It's just the only thing is just how people are coming into our hospital. We are just trying to ask that instead of just pointing something at somebody's head and getting a temperature check, that, I don't know, we're trying to figure out something else we can do other than that, like the testing, like let it take 10 or 15 minutes, and unless it's an emergency, of course I understand that, but just walking into the hospital, getting a temperature check before you come in, you have it, you don't know it. It's the only thing we're not being supported on right now. Other than that, everything else, oh my God, especially the community, they're awesome.
what do you think about what's going on like nationally and everything? Like, do you think that there's that our leadership is doing a good job? What could be done better?
He is not doing a good job at all. The government's not doing a good job. I don't care for Trump, and I don't care for the government because of what they've done. What people don't understand too is that this what was it, the stimulus check? Um I didn't really care for that because it's like, oh my God, yes, they're giving us money, yay. But you got to understand, they're giving you money, but you're putting it right back into their accounts and right back into their hands, because it's a thing. They make you think that they're helping you. They're not. They're just giving you money to give right back to them to think. And that's why I can't stand the government, because they mess with people's minds because of money. And like Trump, he's just like us. He's just, like I said, he's smart up here, but when he opens his mouth, stupid comes out. And that's the best way and nicest way possibly I can put it. Is it's just, he doesn't know how to talk, and he doesn't know how to. He's just too rich for his own good, and I just, I just don't really care for him that much. I didn't care for Obama either, to be honest. I'm sorry, but you know, and I don't care for the the presidents that are about to, that like we're gonna. I don't even know who's running right now. I know that one person is, and I know Trump is. I think I don't really get into that stuff because it's sad and makes me pissed off, and just
No.
uh,
Do you know a lot of people that you like hang out with and are close to, family, friends, do they feel as sad about politics and the state of affairs as you do?
Yep, we all feel the same exact way. All of us. It's it's sad, it's it's wrong, you know, and how we feel about it, yeah, I'm a nurse, okay, but I have bills to pay, and we all do, so what are we considered, like middle class people? You have your lower class people. I don't like saying it like that, but that's just how the world puts it. And then you
Mm.
have your higher class, your rich people. We don't like that as well, because it's like the middle class and the higher class people are getting so well taken care of. And then you got the lower class people, and then you have homeless people, and they can't get masks or wash their hands every 20 minutes, or Germex every 20 minutes for 20 seconds. That, they can't stay inside. They don't have a place to go. That's another thing that I wish they would change, but they're just so worried about this money thing and election, and of course, with I by now we should have, with all the technology that we have in this world, excuse me, I think that we should have already been so close or had a cure because of the technology we have. I'm sorry. It's just it's just, I'm so sick of new iPhones and all this other blah, blah, blah. It's like we need a cure for this. And we have cures for a lot of stuff, but people don't know that part. They don't want to believe that part, but it's true. It's true.
Now, when November rolls around, do you think you and your friends and family will vote at all? Or if you do vote, is there someone you may be leaning towards?
I don't know, to be honest. I can't answer that right now. I don't know. I'm so
Fair.
activated with all of them. I don't know. I know my vote counts, and my family members and my friends around here and stuff, but I I don't know. I'm sorry I can't answer that right now, but
No, 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 not at all. That's fine. How about with all of these things with the Black Lives Matter protests and do you have any thoughts on that, on what's going on with those movements?
people are not going to like what this is not against you. I want to let everybody know right now, there's nothing against you. But all lives matter. I understand how George Floyd got killed. I understand how these other two people, black people, got killed. I understand years ago Trayvon Martin got killed. I understand, but they have to understand too that there is white people getting killed by black cops. Okay, there is, but the news and everything else is not showing that. There is other things happening, but the government is only putting Black Lives Matter right now, and then now we have LGBT, LGBT, how do you say it? LGBTQ.
LGBTQ?
Yeah, I'm trying to say it right. I'm with them. I'm not. I'm all for them. I have a lot of friends that are a lot of those things, but
Hmm.
yeah, I think it's just being blown up to push other things that are, I hate to say it like this, that are way more important, like everybody's lives are important, not just black lives. I'm sorry to say it, and
Yeah.
I've said it before. I've got hate about it, and I really don't care because I'm fighting for everybody. I'm not just trying to fight for you because this happened. It always happens. It happens to white people. It happens in China. It happens it happens in Australia. It happens in California. It happens in New Orleans. My God, New Orleans. How many white people get killed because a black person gets teed off one day and just wants to start shooting up a crowd. They don't like to put that on the news because it's just, I guess it's irrelevant to them, you know. So that's why a lot of people don't like to talk to me about that, because I'm very, very, very honest with that. And I think it's just, yeah, like I said.
Yeah, I think one of the things is that, in this culture we're we're very afraid to kind of speak our minds, and I think it's important to find people who are willing to listen, who are willing to sit down and have a dialogue about things. And I think in terms of, like Black Lives Matter and everything, that there are a lot of people who just continue to see in the media time after time these videos of cops, like, kneeling on guys' necks for 9 minutes, and they're just it's horrifying to see those videos. and
Yes, it
and
is.
and people are just fed up. I think people are fed up with hatred. People are fed up with a government that they can't trust, that doesn't get anything done, you know
Yes.
and I think that that's something that a lot of people can get behind. And I think if only people kind of listen more to the other side. And it's not about conservative and liberal, it's about, do you like to listen, are you willing to listen, or are you not willing to listen?
Yep.
And
That's the
that's
problem.
it's something we need to figure out. And that's what we're doing right now.
Yep.
Yeah, other than that, are there any other thoughts or kind of things that have been on your mind that you think other people it would be important for other people to know about? Or
Just to stay safe and don't walk into a hospital. Please go get tested before you just walk into a hospital. You got to understand there's a lot of sick people in the hospital, like a lot, way worse than COVID-19. And and just stop the hate, and just, I understand what's going on right now. Just have each other's backs, like with your family, friends, and everything. Just be there for each other, because we all need a lot of somebody to lean on. And like me, whew, I've, I'm so stressed, but I'm not showing it. And there's more people with more stress than me, that I'm like, okay, I can help them, and they can help me too. And it's crazy. It probably doesn't make any sense, but it makes
yeah,
sense to me. So that's all that matters.
yeah.
You know, just yeah. That's it. I don't really have anything else to say, because it's all up to.
Yeah, I guess I just have like one question for you before I go, or I guess maybe one request is to next time you are hanging out with friends or at the hospital, um ask, if you could, just ask one person of color or a black friend of yours or someone who what their thoughts of Black Lives Matter are, and have a start a discussion with them in a caring way, because it seems like
Yeah,
you are a caring person. And I
I
think,
do.
yeah, you are. I can tell. And I think that building those bridges is the way
I
to
have next
continue.
door neighbors that we talk about it all the time, and they're black. And the next door neighbors, next to them, they're black. The ones across the street, they're black. So when I was saying, was not trying to get on any black person's nerves. Sorry, that's
No,
my phone.
no.
I have a
Yeah.
really goofy family. That's another thing that helps when you have a family like I do. Good God Almighty, they don't like to be on camera, but if they did, oh God. But yeah, but I wanted to say, I'm not trying to offend anybody when I said what I said, because, but it's just, we have to see the bigger picture here, and we have to stop all this hate. And, oh,
Yeah, we're all trying to figure out a way forward. And I thank you for coming on here, and for being so candid, and yeah, for
thank
taking another
you.
step forward. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah, right. Thank you. I appreciate it.
yeah. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna exit out of here, and I'll be putting this on my channel, and if you could subscribe, that would be great.
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna go do that right now.
yeah, and yeah, it should be on, and I'll share it with you in a half hour or so.
All right, thank you so
Hey,
much.
thanks, Courtney. You take care, okay?
Bye.
Bye bye.